What's up? I'm here with another video, regular talking video. Though I kind of see this regular talking videos as unintentional ASMR. So it's relaxing and calming enough to put you to sleep, because it's not like I'm yelling or I'm not doing anything like crazy that's going to keep your attention. So you could just listen to my voice and go to sleep if you please. But these videos have intention. These videos have meaning. These videos are meant to be insightful, knowledgeable, perhaps have some wisdom, maybe have something that resonates with someone that's meant to hear it. And if they're meant to hear it, they'll see this video, without a doubt. So, recently the energy's been changing. I've been changing. Not as I've been changing, but I've went from the old to the new. And it just feels a lot better. A lot better. Stuck in the past self, because I chose to be stuck in that past self. And I'm done with it now. That past self is gone. Only the new here. Only the new right here. Alright? Anyways, this is one of my personal journals. I usually have a actual journal book, like one that I've bought. But for this one, I just didn't feel like it. I just felt like, all that extra shit, it's not needed. If you want to write something, just write. It doesn't matter what you write in. I'm not going to show all of it, because journaling is a big part of my life, okay? I do it every day. Except for, there was an area in my life where I didn't do it, because I was so down low, I'd given up on that. But then I came back to it, because without journaling, I don't believe I would be the same. Journaling is very important. But that's another video for another day. And I'm going to talk about journaling eventually, and how it's very beneficial. And obviously, I'll show all of my other journals that I've saved from the past. But I don't go back and reread them. They're just there to be there. There's no point in going back in the past and reminiscing on that. Anyways, I wrote something that meant something to me. And sometimes I don't get all of my divine wisdom off the dome. Sometimes it takes, how should I say this? I have to process the energy into words on paper before I can actually process it to my voice. Does that make sense? It sort of means that I need to process it on piece of paper. Okay? So then I can process it to you guys with my voice. Because my voice is meant to be used. And this is how it's meant to be used. Just like everybody's voice. They have voice, use it. It's important. We wouldn't have voice if it wasn't meant to be used. Anyways, I had to process this down, and it really means a lot. It's very important. Here we go. No title, just had to get it out. Had to get on a piece of paper. It is all about detaching and letting go of thought so we remain in being. It isn't hard to do because there is nothing to do. Allow thoughts to flow without any attachment for freedom from suffering. Thoughts are the cause of our suffering, as thoughts are not we, but rather it. The mind always goes, and there is no stopping it. So we must raise our awareness from the thinker to the awareness of the thinker. That is where we must stay. That is where we belong, as it is our truth. Aware of all that is within and outside of our being. Master detachment equals mastering freedom. Mastering freedom. Hold on, let me okay. I want to get this really clear through so you get this. Master detachment equals mastering freedom, and mastering freedom equals mastering enlightenment. It all starts with nothing and all ends with nothing. If this isn't comprehensible, then you have yet to achieve the truth of we. That was it. Short, but powerful. So, detachment, awareness, the thinker. The thinker is not who we are. It's who we believe we are, but that's an illusion. So you have to master detachment in order to be free, because thoughts are our suffering. Instead of attaching to the thoughts, detach from them. Detach from everything other than beingness, awareness, consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Nothingness. And you become free. And freedom, to me, is being enlightened. Enlightenment is that nothingness. It's being nothing. But you can't get there unless you detach from everything and anyone within and outside of yourself. Once you detach, you realize that the thoughts are just thoughts. They're not you. And that can be scary for some. It can destroy people's realities of what they thought was true. That's what I mean by illusion. It's all an illusion at the end of the day. The thoughts. You believe you're the thoughts, and then when it's cut and you're revealed the truth, it can break people. But when you're broken, almost broken ego, alright, that's what we call it. You're broke. You realize that what you thought was you is not you. And then you're set free, but you have this choice to be set free or go back into the life that is not real. But that is where you choose suffering. See, if you choose to be free, you go with the flow. You decide that you remain in detachment and you're okay with detachment. You accept that nothingness. And when you choose that freedom, you sort of realize how much nothingness is our freedom. You realize that it's our truth, our way of truly being, that enlightenment, that nothingness. It's hard for some to even comprehend what I'm speaking of sometimes, because most people in our society nowadays, we're just consciously too low for that sort of information. People are unaware of the truth, and it hurts. You know, I walk around this planet, and people that I care about are unaware of the truth. They're unaware of the suffering and the illusion that they could be living. And it's like you want to help them. You want to. But you can't. You see, if they were meant to see the truth, to be free, to be enlightened, they would already be. And you can't show anybody. You can't tell anybody. You can't change anybody to become enlightened. It's impossible. Perhaps you could show them enlightenment. Perhaps you could express your side of enlightenment, but in truth, they don't know what actual enlightenment is until they experience it themselves. So it's pointless when you try to push spirituality, enlightenment, whatever you want to call it, all right, on anybody. It's a waste of energy, it's a waste of attention, it's a waste of focus. That's why you detach. You come back to yourself. You put all that attention, all that focus, all that energy onto you, onto your being as a whole. And you learn to accept that this is the way it is, and this is how it's meant to be. Even if it hurts your soul to see people living a lie, it's meant to. At the end of the day, when they are meant to experience that enlightenment, when they are meant to see the truth, become and accept the nothingness for what it is, it will be exposed to them. The light will shine through them, within them, to them. It's not a matter of if it will. It's a matter of when. Even if it doesn't happen in this lifetime, it will happen in another lifetime for their soul. Because it's all a cycle. It will continue until it's done. And the cycle is never done. It will always go and go and go, just as the universe is always being created. It's never stopping, it's always going. Come to peace with that acceptance of not being able to control anything, not being able to shine your light to everyone. It will ease the pain of that wanting to help, that wanting to change someone. It's what's best for you. It's what's best for your peace. Trying to sit here, let anything else come through if it needs to. I don't believe there is. Besides maybe that if you're going through any pain or you have trauma, if you have something that needs to be healed, I want you to know that I'm here for you. Okay? And if you need to, get in contact with me. I feed off that pain. I transmute it. It doesn't affect me. If you need a brick wall to yell at, I'm that brick wall. Okay? Because I love you. I love you so much. And I'm here for you. Anyways, if you do want to get in contact with me, you know where to find me. It's on my Linktree, Instagram. Just created it. This is what it's for. This is what it's for. But till next time, as I just saw 17:17 on the clock. I love you, and stay present, stay safe,